The new year is bringing hefty price hikes to thousands of Virginians' health insurance premiums. Affordable Care Act subsidies officially expired Wednesday, potentially creating financial challenges for enrollees. Brianna Fallon has details on how this could impact your wallet.
A new financial burden for thousands of Virginians who relied on Affordable Care Act tax credits.
People are going to be uninsured, and that's what all the statistics are predicting.
A study by KFF estimates enrollees are facing an increased average from nearly $900 annually in 2025 to $1,900 annually in 2026. As a result, Renzo Luzzati with US RX Care says about 20% of people will likely drop their insurance, leading to even higher costs for more vulnerable populations.
What 20% are going to drop their coverage? People who feel they don't need it, right? Which is the healthiest population, which means the sickest population is going to be left in the pools, which makes it even more expensive.
But Luzzati believes these impacts could hurt anyone's wallet. He says if an uninsured person ends up in the emergency room and receives uncompensated care, it could drive higher hospital costs for everyone.
For those that drop their coverage, those are the folks that end up in the emergency room as uncompensated care, right? So hospitals are faced with that increased burden, and how do they square that circle? They raise their costs, which means costs get raised for everybody.
These tax credits are a constant political debate. Luzzati's hope is for elected officials to come to an agreement soon that benefits all Americans.
I'm just optimistic that in this new congressional session that they'll come together and they'll put in place the appropriate funding mechanisms to ensure that these plans work as intended and that they're affordable.
Brianna Fallon, 13 News Now.
Now, this month, the House is expected to vote on a Democrat-led bill that would extend the tax credits for 3 years.